Alright, cool. Hopefully I wasn't down for too long. Probably like a couple minutes. And yeah, we'll be back in here really shortly. Oh, Dota doesn't like that. Okay, 1 second. Oh, we getting tired, dude. Maybe it's the intro video that's what's causing me issues. Okay, we might still have encoding issues, but we'll see if that actually causes a big issues. Okay. All right, but yeah, closing thoughts on that last game, Birdman, because we kind of.
Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Well, the Kings had a better draft this time. They had Skater was playing an actual hero compared to Tiny.
Mm-hmm.
But for Moonlight, I think the whole team did well. But I think Nexus is not in his right mind. He's not that focused. I think if Moonlight wants to win game 3, Nexus has to be more aware of his surrounding and his gameplay. And for Kings, they have to continue with a similar draft of game 2 and continue forward. Because game 1, they had like a extremely weird draft, picks out of meta. They were able to come back in the game in a way, but they at the end they lost the game. But game 2, they changed the draft. They picked like normal heroes. They picked heroes that they picked before in this league, meta heroes, and they were able to own. And it was very simple. If you look between the difference between game 1 and 2, it was just straightforward. Just get your levels to decently fine in lane. You don't have to own. Rotate as 4, rotate as 5. Most of the time they rotated as 4, and you just own. So yeah, just better draft, solid drafts, and play as a team.
Play as a team. Ultimate tip there. Oh, we're still getting crashes. Hold on 1 sec. It's because my setting. I might just have to deal with the encoding issues. We'll see if it really causes that big. Ugh. Oops. Alright, cool. And we'll just leave it at that. And if it happens again, fuck it. I'll just keep trying. We'll keep trying. We'll keep watching Dota and bringing it up. Whatever. We got the nice. You could definitely do some radio casting.
Yeah, if anything happens, if you want, you can send me your stream code and stream from my PC.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm sure that works too, actually.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm moving in like 2 months, so I might have to start doing that anyway, just because, like, I don't know if my internet elsewhere is going to be good enough.
Yeah. Your problem is now is like internet or it's more of a hardware?
Oh, yeah. I'm just talking like network later is going to be interesting.
I think you mentioned in our game you're moving to Chicago, was it? Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I'm going to Chicago. Middle of August probably is when I'm moving. So,
Oh, nice.
see where I move. Try not to get bugged or shot or something. I don't know. That's what my parents tell me.
Yikes.
That'll be fine. I'm not worried.
Yeah, Chicago's fun.
Just gotta like find a decent apartment that's not ridiculously expensive, even though everything's like already way more expensive than what I'm used to.
But still, nothing as expensive like New York, Boston, or San Francisco.
Chicago is still, yeah. LA and New York are definitely like higher,
And
but
Boston.
yeah, Boston's up there too.
Boston is insane, man. Like people here who goes to like college and stuff, they pay like $1,300 just to rent a room. It's not cheap, even just like rent a room by yourself with like roommates.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I still have to try and like find a roommate or something, but we'll see what ends up happening. I'm thinking it's just a studio, which is still like ridiculously expensive, but
Yeah, that's what happened with me when I moved to Boston. I was like in a studio, but it was like a bit fancy. It was close to work. There was no need for commute or like anything. Um, so I had to pay the price for that, but I loved it. It was like literally 5 minutes away from work.
mm-hmm. I mean that's
Yeah,
quality of life right there is living so close to where you work. Like you can just walk there every
yeah.
day.
And there was like a liquor store, like 5 minute walk. There was like a Star Market, 5 minute walk, and one of the best pizza places in the area that delivers. So that was pretty good. But now I live like an hour away from work, and that's just way too sad. Anyway, we're finally back up. Game 3. Oh, you praised Bull Jacks the previous game. Now you're gonna flame him because you forgot to put 1-1.
Oh my. I'm just chatting this.
Dire team's turn to ban. Radiant team ban.
That's a yikes for sure.
Dire
Yeah,
team
I'll throw
ban.
it up though. It is 1-1. We are in game 3.
And we still have similar bans.
No, they have the ticket.
Yeah.
Seconds remaining.
If we lose, we will rulebook. It's okay.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant
All
team
of
turn
them
to
are.
ban.
Wait, can we? Oh, he's talking about the stream. Yeah, but it doesn't look official then. Like.
Dire team's turn to ban.
High quality is definitely text on screen for sure.
Just bear me in 30 seconds.
I could use eyes instead of ones. Let's see if he does it. Yes. All right. Anyway.
Remaining.
Clockwork Band yet again. I think we're changing it up a little bit, slightly from game 1, but game 2 it looks pretty similar. Moonlight gonna ban out the NP in game 3 here, just finding it annoying. I'm just gonna say yes to all of this.
Dire team's turn.
Caster should be 5-man bottom run.
I like your reasoning. Why not? Why not, dude? Roshan level 1. Oh, we haven't seen that in a long time, dude. Honestly,
10
Guam
seconds
should totally
remaining.
introduce minus mode.
Actually, one time we tried it.
Oh
In
yeah, I
AMD,
do remember that.
The level 1 Roshan. We just lost the rush. We all died and we just called GG like 30 seconds into the game.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, it was against the AMB sack and he just like threw the shit out of us. It was like we scheduled and we wasted time like 15 minutes to draft this game and he just like GG in the first 30 seconds.
They can do 3 toppings.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Because you can't, 3 toppings is a bit too much unless you're getting a specialty pizza, so.
Yeah. Well, for me, 2 toppings is more than enough. But unless you're getting a deep dish pizza. Well,
Oh, dude, I haven't had a deep dish in a while. I need
Like-
some deep dish.
like for me, I had 2
Seconds
big
remaining.
experiences about deep dish pizza. Like the first
5
one
seconds left.
was
Don't freeze up.
traveling from Jordan back to the US. And the moment we reached Canada, the pilot was like, "Oh, JFK is closed. We're going to Chicago." And
Okay.
after like 4 hours, like
What the fuck
something
was
bitching was-
JFK closed?
there was like a winter storm, so
Oh,
JFK was
okay.
closed. So I got stuck in Chicago. After 4 hours, they were like, "Okay, we're offloading you guys here." So my uncle lives in Chicago, but he was like traveling. But I had like access to his house. And they ordered deep dish pizza like around 10 p.m. at night. And
Dude, that sounds
10
that was
incredible.
insane. And then again, like last winter, it
5
happened to
seconds
me
remaining.
again. I missed my flight because of
Dude.
it was an airline problem. It was not my problem. They didn't give me a boarding pass for some reason, and they blamed it on the other airline. Blah blah blah. Anyway, their fault. My flight got rerouted to Chicago, and then I went to my uncle's house. This time he was there, and him and his wife's like, "Oh, what do you want to eat?" I'm like, "Well, I'm here. I want deep dish pizza."
Of course,
So,
dude.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna swim in deep dish pizza.
it's pretty good. It's heavy, but it's pretty good.
Oh, it's so good, dude. You have leftovers, it's fine. Just reheat it in the oven.
Yeah, that's why I do. Like, I usually get pizza. It's not for to eat it in one day and be done with it. It's to eat it on 2 to 3 days. So, anyway, we're seeing some changes in the Moonlight squad. They're picking 2 supports in the first phase. The Stormcoat Special Lich and Fulljack Trube. I've never seen that, but this should be interesting.
Radiant team's turn to ban.
100% you don't. Oh my god. Why do you pick first? Dude, both teams picking. Yeah. This is weird and awkward. I think every drafter who's watching this game will be like,
10 seconds
we're
remaining.
like going crazy. I'm pretty sure Ka is like one of the big haters of
5
picking 2
seconds
supports
remaining.
in the first phase, but seeing both teams doing it, pretty sure
Dire team's turn to ban.
he's fuming right now.
Dude, both teams, I mean, they could flex the bench. It's not like guaranteed that it's gonna be a support. It still could be a core bench.
Yeah, for some reason, like Venge 3 is becoming more of a meta pick right now because of people are getting bored of the Beastmaster. Actually, Beastmaster has not been
10
picked
seconds
or
remaining.
bad in this series. What the hell?
5
like-
seconds remaining.
Okay. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, Venge can be played as position 3. Like when they changed.
No.
Venge.
Rubik position 3 is better than Lich position 3, dude.
I said Venge, not
Dire
Lich.
team's turn to pick.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Venge.
said
Of course not Lich.
okay. I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ.
Maybe it's a strat. Who knows? I'm gonna try it now.
Unless Zay does it, nobody's gonna do it. So
Oh, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Unless Zai or Isis does it.
10 seconds remaining.
man, ISS does like crazy stuff.
5
Like
seconds
now we
remaining.
have Zai and Gork and Bulldog streams. People are not paying attention as much to ISS, but ISS is the goat. It's the goat. Actually, this
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Necro. Okay. I don't know. This draft is just all over the place.
Quap is still in the pool. Again,
Yes.
by the way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you read the chats and you saw Fonzie's wrote it, but yeah. Again, it's kind of weird that Bull Jacks, I mean, not the Jack's attack is a big co-op fan, as well as Skater. It has not been picked or banned. Game 1, it was not even thought. Game 2, it was banned and it was protected afterwards. But I don't think the co-op was the problem that game for MoonLight. It was more about their team comp and how they played transitioning into the mid game.
Dude, wait, what am I thinking? They need to draft an Ursa if they're going for the level 1 Roche. And Ursa's still in the pool, somehow. I think MoonLight can pick an Ursa. Again, into Wyvern, it's not great, and they picked the Ursa at this spot last time, too.
That's a good bat game. Both supports cannot deal with bat at all.
Seconds remaining.
Well, and the Ursa's just good for the status res too. Like you're gonna pull him and it's gonna be done in like a second.
Like technically you can pick Ursa for Eternal Kings here.
Maybe go Abaddon too, but
I think MoonLight is gonna go for a Slark here. They're a big fan of Slark.
Legion Commander? You really think they're gonna pick the core here? Like I think they're flexing Necro.
They have to show one of the cores right now. Like they have to. And they have to pick something that can deal with Batrider. So it's either the PL, the Jug, the Slark.
Lifestealer maybe too, but
no.
Yeah, that was just an instant no from you. Like
we saw the Lifestealer 2 days ago when we cast it.
We did, and it did not work.
And it was picked also in another series that day.
Reserve time? They are using a
3,
lot.
2, 1.
Team's turn to pick.
Oh, Monkey King. That's a beast units hero for sure. It was banned the first game, but it still does not address the Batrider at all.
I mean, it feels like, again, you could flex it. Like, they don't know what is going. Eternal Kings, you could be expecting Monkey King mid, could be expecting Necro mid.
5 seconds
if Necro's not mid, he's probably going off lane.
But you can still put the Batrider in that lane and you just can on with it.
Into the Necro lane or the Monkey King lane?
In both lanes, he can do pretty well against.
True. Well, they could last pick something to deal with it, I guess.
Yeah, but then they have to make sure that hero would lane against the Batrider. If not, then we're gonna see some Viking GG Nigma style game when you see your position 1, position 3 farming in the jungle from both sides of the team. Oh, have you seen that?
Yes. It's not a very fun game to watch.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, what the hell is happening? The mid lanes are having fun, the position 5 is like having fun, the position 4s are having fun for
10
once in their
seconds
life.
remaining.
Yeah.
And the position 1 is like duo farming jungle because
5
nobody wants
seconds remaining.
to commit to a lane.
Either way.
Radiant
Holy crap, they are really rolling down the reserve time though, down to 1 second.
Just believe in the heart of the deck.
They believed it. Randomize. Either don't ban. I mean, they could have skipped their ban. They have 0 reserve time. Like exactly. They barely got that banned.
Well, the Turtle Kings only have 10 seconds, so it's around the same thing.
5 seconds
How did they
remaining.
get to 0 seconds?
Well, they banned DK.
Yeah, but
Actually,
they must
DK
have like perfectly banned it, because like that's some.
Okay, so but that's ban. They banned PL. PL is a good ban, but they think, I think they want to put Batrider in the off lane. So I would pick something that can flex between position 2 and position 3, and you can flex the Batrider. Because he
10
can own
seconds
any
remaining.
lane he can go to.
20 seconds before a random.
5 seconds remaining.
I didn't pick it right now though.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Invoker's not bad. Oh no,
Oh,
dude,
here
the
we
clock
go.
got through all the way again. Oh my god. Believe it was a 4th pick last time, and now it's a 5th pick for Eternal Kings. And MoonLight has almost 0 time for this last
10
pick.
seconds remaining.
Actually, not even almost. They
5 seconds remaining.
literally have 0 time for this last pick.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Slark it. Okay.
I told you they're gonna pick the star.
You did call that, actually. We eventually do get the Quap pick, though. And it looks like they're saving for now, not quite realizing what goes where. They're waiting for MoonLight to pick, I think, and then just saying, well, we're just going to draft so that we can get the better matchups. Maybe still deciding what's going to go mid, and it looks like it's going to be Skater.
Get your co-op against this unit monkey.
This is where you run mid Slark. But then Batrider's going to dominate his lane, but...
Because both supports can't do anything. That's what happens when you pick both your supports at the early. And what the hell is that Bulljack's cosmetic? That shoulder piece is ugly.
It's pretty bad.
Like it does not fit the.
It's got hearts,
The cape.
spades, diamonds, and
Yeah,
clubs
the-
on it. That's all the cards. It actually does. Like, that's all the cards. It's just an upside down
Yeah.
spade.
Because there's a set for that. It's the his staff. Like a set of those like cubes. It's a bunch of different cards.
Interesting. I don't know. I kind of like that. That's cool. Although the little, like, things going up on the shoulder are ugly.
Yeah.
Nobody's dying. Everybody's past that phase, maybe. I don't know.
They're doing their taunts. This team that dies.
I don't think
Yes.
they don't all die, though.
Maker died. And the rest are jumping
Oh my god.
with happiness.
I think as long as everybody does the same thing, you're happy. Oh, I got
Yeah.
the summit. I got the summit UI. I haven't seen this one in a long time.
Oh wow. For
Summit
me,
4, I think this is.
For me, I've been using only one UI for the longest time. And that's the... Which one is it? It's from the Dream League. Oh, which year was it? Called this Sequence of the Sky.
The summit courier is still the best, I think.
For me, I like the Data Cinema Career. It was the first grade that switches cosmetics from radiant to dire. That was pretty cool.
The battle resumes.
Look at that thing. It's so cute. It's so cute. Okay, anyway. Yeah, bottom lane, I mean, they're running... Oh, God, are they actually doing the 5-man run, dude?
No,
They're not doing the level 1 Roche.
Because at the same time, like the previous two games, they showed both supports and the offlane from MoonLight at their win. Actually, funny enough, MoonLight have played all 3 games on their dire. That's unique.
Calling him out? I didn't know you played Necro. I wanted it. Who doesn't play AM? I don't play AM. I even saw Boljax play. Offline, dude, AM needs more roles, I think. Oh, they are going to go for the 4-man, but both teams are doing it. It's a 3-man on one side. Or no, it's a 4-man because the Monkey King has a courier. Who wins this 4v4? Oh my god.
The team with more slows. I think the Kings.
I mean, Arturius, Skater with the dagger, stun on Notorious. And you also have... Yeah. I think Eternal Kings wins this.
Like
completely going to miss each other.
Like Frost Blast?
Whoa. And top lane, they're not even touching the bounties. They're going to get 3 bounties, potentially 4, running high ground. Doss has already leveled the mana burn. Beast unit actually rotating over, looking for the Boundless Strike stun, but they're going to chase Doss back up into the high ground. They're not going to commit any further. Arturius just throwing some attacks out. Beast unit going back to lane, not really wanting to commit for that.
That was an awkward... Oh, they're tri-laning. Okay, I like this. I
Dude,
really
what
like
year is it?
No, like tri-laning here is really good because Lark can actually 1v1.
Yeah, but this is try versus try. I haven't seen this in a long time. Well, not a long time, but right from the get-go.
I think that's better.
Arturius, okay. I'm gonna ask you the big question: who wins this tri-lane matchup?
I don't think the intention is to win. I think the intention is to trade and minimize the AM farm.
I think if you're gonna run an aggro try, though, I think you want to. I don't know if you just want to minimize or like trade.
Because
it feels like it's always gonna go towards safe lane.
Because if you put one of the supports safe lane and you second pull into wherever, still Batrider can get tons of farm. He can skip by himself at level 3, and you can deal with that. So your best case scenario is to slow down the AM and hope for the Stark and Smokey to be 2 ahead to win the game.
I mean, they are getting some decent harass. Oh my god, this Venge fucking taunt. I swear to god. Nexus has just now picked up the bounty rune. Yeah, and it does feel like there's not too much Nexus. I mean, even if he had a support up here, there's not too much they could do. Nexus is just going to pop Dark Pact every single time he gets a couple of stacks up.
Yeah, he has a magic wand coming right now, so not a sick. He's getting the full wand. So this is going to be a big value for him.
It is nice, though. Stormcode got focused down by Dawson to get rid of a lot of that mana. Jack's attack getting ran at.
Thank god there was no Arctic Burn. If there was Arctic Burn was up, he would have died there.
Does have it now if they want to go for another fight. Notorious does have the stun out on his Stormcode, the slow as well, but Doss isn't actually over here. They could commit without him, but I don't think they actually have the damage for it. Stormcode just walks away. Doss is already so low. He's actually ferrying out a little bit more regen. Surprised he didn't bring a salve, honestly.
That's the difference when you have a headdress in the tri lane, even though the meta of like starting with a headdress has gone away. But doing it in the tri lane is pretty good. But going back to the mid lane, even I like this from Beast Unit. It's not even going for the Jinko mastery. He's maxing Boundless Strike and Tree Dance, and you can see it's still very up into the assets.
I guess, yeah, he just realizes he's probably never going to get the Jingu stacks on a Quap, so might as well just go for the other utility instead. Jack's attack is getting a bit gone on bottom, does get the stun, but there's the armor coming out. Doss doesn't want to commit too hard into it. Doss might just die here. A right click, no, the armor brings him down. DOS doesn't have the blink quite yet. Everybody's so low level in this lane because it is the tri lane.
Yeah, and you can see top lane for the Swarm is just like cutting the creep wave. He can do it, like even if there was support there, nobody can touch him. This will be like a bit slower instead of like at like close to 4 minutes, it will be like maybe at 5. But this is still gonna happen anyway.
My goodness. Yeah, he's gonna farm a double wave right now, and also
Yeah,
farm the creep camp. This is definitely a feels good for a Bat Rider.
And next is following the same
Oh, he
rule.
missed this, yes, though.
Oh, who's
He's
gonna
quite doing
grab
enough
DD?
damage yet.
Oh,
Oh,
Skater.
DD on Skater, as he did get the blink over. Fortunately there for Beast Unit. Yeah, Nexus doing the same thing though. Top lane is just like a farming frenzy
farm
at the
fest,
moment. Like,
it's gonna continue like this. Again, not having a support there was the correct call. So if you put anybody there, you would have fed to the Bat Rider way too.
and already losing AM once. I would say their lane's doing pretty well. Checks attack
100%.
level 3.
Nexus is finally back into his feet, farming without being in trouble in lane. Hopefully this will boost up his confidence in doing a bit better than in previous 2 games.
Stun through. Notorious is going to throw the stun out on a Stormcode. They have the slow blink forward from DOS. He finally gets aggressive with that. And it nets him. Well, he doesn't get the kill. Notorious actually gets the last hit. But
Oh, is Nexus gonna go for the bounty run? If he does, that's a big win. Salve up.
dude,
Bull
both
Jack's
the
just
bounty
like-
runes, nobody's grabbing these top yet. Like, they're just sitting here.
Yeah, Bull Jack's when he picked up the top bounty, just salved up Beast Unit to help him sustain in the
Oh,
lane.
creep got through. And now
He's a
Nexus
bit
is going to
behind
go
in
grab
experience.
them.
Oh, Nexus picked up one
Gonna
of the
go for
runes.
the second one, though.
It's too far for
Stun
him.
through. Notorious does get the armor out on top of him. Lich is just slowing him up. They don't have a lift, but it doesn't matter. Okay, actually, yeah, he's out of mana on it. The Fade Bolt actually bring him a lot lower. Stormcode getting a last hit yet again. This is 2-1 Lich. Doing pretty well. Nexus level 6 in the top lane. He's just, again, still just getting a lot of free farm. 30 CS on the Slark. He's up to 40 on the Bat Rider, but he's also been jungling a fair
Oh,
bit.
so getting the first career. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Stormcode finding that. And we'll see still a little bit hectic in the bot lane. I think that's really where you have to pay the most attention, because you look at mid lane too, Beast Unit's just jungling in the meantime. When the lane is a little bit too far pushed.
Yeah,
Feels like a Quap dominated lane.
for sure. You can see the CS difference. There's around like 12 CS and 9 denies difference. And it's gonna hurt Beast Unit a little bit. And that's the winning strategy is gonna be for the Kings is Cater's rotations. He has to have good rotations.
He nailed it last game with his rotations on the MP, but it's obviously a bit harder to do on a Quap. Stormcode is going to get slowed down bottom. DOS may be committing for it, but he doesn't want to go too far. Notorious could get one more hit out on the Stormcode. No, he can't quite get it. The stun is there again from Bulljax. DOS running at him. There's the Splinter Blast slowing him down, but DOS doesn't want to blink forward into a tier 1. They might just chase Notorious down too. Does have the blast? No, he doesn't actually have the mana for it. Mid lane Beast Unit having to go for the TP out. Skater doesn't quite have the burst. It's a level 4 dagger.
I
think somebody canceled their TP mid too. Yeah, those Bulljax. And he TP's out on Beast Unit, so he has to do the walk of shame to get back to lane, and yeah, that's not great.
Well, anyway, his lane was not doing well, so him not dying there is actually a bit better than actually dying and then TPing back.
Dyer's middle tower isn't going to last long.
But he has the farming build, so he can like actually farm in the jungle pretty easily.
Oops, I am missing kills bottom. I was watching that right at top lane.
Also, DOS is very low. He has no region on him, and Arturius has no region as well. He just got his career and it has no tangos or souths. So this is pretty good for the Moonlight.
Well, Bat's getting big, but you're stopping the AM at the very least, which is,
Dark is farming very well.
yeah. You're making a lot of space for your cores, while Eternal King's core is definitely struggling.
This reminds me of Toilet Valve versus the School Bullies
Someone better help
when they put
James.
clankers against Clueless to the Farm Fest offlane meta.
I mean, I don't really know. It's basically just a cheese lane top, so the only lane that actually matters is bottom. And so far, Moonlight's probably winning that one out. If you want to look at top and compare them, I mean, Slark with farm is probably more scary than Batrider with a farm.
Yes.
But
Stark is looking for the kill, and he was spotted by a ward, and he's gonna lose at least
Are
2
those
to 3.
cracks in Dyer's
2
for
3.
the Swarm, playing smart with that.
He has to use his spawns there.
He needs to go and steal the outpost, I think. They're just going to leave it there for now. We are getting close to that 10-minute mark. Could steal a decent amount of XP. It looks like bottom, they've kind of backed up just a bit. His DOS got really low. Batrider actually with bots, he's rotating.
Okay.
Maybe they want to try and kill Jack's attack.
But the problem is DOS is... He's very
You
low.
get the slow just running in for the swarm. He's going to go for the pull as well. He's so quick already. Maybe looking... No, he's just going for the TP. There's the lift, but it's not quite enough space. He almost lets him through there, and now a double kill for DOS. Blinking forward onto the Lich as well. Mid tower's going to die. Skater just completely dominating in the mid lane. I think they're even going to find more too, as Bulljack's getting found over in the jungle. Not quite going to get the kill though. Finds his courier instead, Skater.
Those things aren't cheap, you know.
Getting that vision out. And, well, Moonlight stumbling just a bit. We'll jump over to Networth. And, of course, Slark on top. I don't think that bounty rune ever got picked up over here. Like, it's just sat here the whole time.
And that's the other bounty run is still there.
Yeah.
They already picked the 5-minute one.
Feels like they might need a big rotation for DOS, potentially.
Well, DOS got a double kill with the for the swarm rotation. They can rinse and repeat the C movements in 30 seconds. When they
Skater
have,
might get rotated on mid, but he's got an arcane rune and level 2 blink.
be fine.
Like, really have burst for it yet. This is definitely a lot slower game compared to... I thought we'd have a tri-lane and there'd be action-packed, but nobody really, like... Nobody died. Everybody just played pretty patient. For the Swarm actually missing the wave there, unfortunately, but he still can just run back. They want to commit for the Swarm. We do have Beast Unit rotating as well. Can they get the lift out? They get the Boundless Strike, but can they get anything more? They can't get on top of him. Look how quick this boy is. 502 move speed.
He has faded Broach as well. Like, who's gonna cast that?
Oh my god.
It's like Barry
Movement
Allen.
speed 13% on Firefly. My goodness.
It's like Barry Allen trying
And
to...
Stormcode might just die bottom. Skater's rotated. He gets the ult through. Easy kill onto Lich. Stun into Jack's attack. This might be a bit too far. It's pretty tanky.
Fine, but
I don't know if they want to dive underneath the tower. He can still heal this up too. He's just making a little bit of space. Just some tick damage. Slark's actually TP bottom too. Wants to join the fight. I don't think he's really going to be able to do much. Skater might just be a little bit out of position right here. They're looking for the ult from Necro, but he's just going to drop instead. They find the kill onto the Venge, getting a nice stun, but the ultimate goes out onto Bulljax.
Just missing the
Just
leash.
destroying him. Is completely out of mana. He's going to drop. Nexus has to pop the ult. Maybe he can find for the Swarm, but he needed one more right click. Not actually going to get it. Skater has the blink out if he wants to, but Stormcoat going to die instead. Double King blinking in aggressively, and now he might go over onto Nexus, able to purchase some of the damage off, but there's the Boundless Strike. Nexus could turn it, but no, he leapt into the ult from Wyvern. He killed himself on accident. Nexus just wasted a blink, but I don't think they can actually punish him for it.
Oh, that was...
So unfortunate from Nexus, though. Oh my goodness.
And also the Quab like blinked at your position as well. And they were
Yeah,
not
that
able
was
to
strange.
punish it at all.
Did not get punished for it.
Beating on Dyer's top tower.
Fortunately, it was just Nexus that really got punished for the move there. Does not use the Boundless Strike. Maybe he was on cooldown. I thought they would just use it and then get the lift from Rubik.
Dyer's top tower?
Only once.
8-4, Eternal Kings dominating early. Again, Moonlight kind of just... The laning stage, I don't even know how to describe it. Like
Like the bot lane went like kind of good for them. The mid lane got owned. safe lane was traded very well, but at the end of the day, like it's Slark versus Batrider. Batrider can do the first move much faster than the Slark.
Sure.
Like if it was like both offlaners trading farm like this.
And I mean, this is the second move too for the Swarm, gonna get another one bottom. He doesn't even have to use the ultimate if he doesn't want to. He is eventually gonna pop it. He's getting a little bit afraid of dropping too low. But easy kills for the Swarm. And I think Nexus might... No, Nexus probably not going to die here. It doesn't feel like he dies here. In fact, he might just get a return kill onto DOS. They can burst him. No, DOS gets the blink away. TP up from For the Swarm if they want to dive underneath the tower. But Skater blinking underneath. This is so aggressive. The blink stolen away. Beast Unit doesn't have Boundless Strike for another couple of seconds. For the Swarm just making a bit of space for them. TP up from Jack's attack.
Up. Just blink up. TP mid lane. TP bot. No mana, okay, whatever, it's fine. You can reset your bottle. Anyway, he could have TP'd mid because he has vision of the haste rune. But now you have both of your support spot lane. They have a free farm lane. That's good. Like you can see the level differences. Stormcloud is still level 5. Barely. Now he just hit the halfway mark of level 5. Well, Bojack's 6.5, and you can see Winter Wyvern is already 7.5, and also Venge 7.5.
All right, Birdman, I need an expert knowledge here. Why do so many people buy Blade Mail and just on like every single hero nowadays?
Because if you look at the sets, it's
we lose Slark as well. Oh god, that's a big kill. I think that was just a pull.
It's 28 damage, 6 armor, 8 intelligence. Look at the quad. He needs getting extra damage, good. Armor, excellent. Intelligence,
all these stats.
That's what I want. Yeah. So like even the 8 intelligence, like we'll go back to
even on NP you buy it too, because I mean Vents as well, right?
And you're an aggressive hero, so you can jump in, not pop it. But if they're turning on
the Swarm mid, I think they're gonna find Jack's attack yet again. And not really too much they can do to stop this. The lift is gonna be there, but it's just. I mean, it's stopping him from running away, but Bulljax is just going to kill you instead, not having the blink up. Had to blink aggressively or kind of defensively to try and save the Necro.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing that they did not address Batrider at all. They only addressed it with 1 pick instead of with 2 picks. Just like haunting them a lot right now. Because they picked Batrider at 16. So they picked Monkey afterwards. And because they picked Monkey and then Slark, you had to put one of them against Queen of Pain. And that's the big issue with the draft right now. To a point you can see Beast Unit not go a single point in his ultimate because they know they can't fight right now. They're really behind.
I think they're just going to lose Jack's attack. There's the swap back to keep him stuck in. For the Swarm doesn't have the ult yet, but the 3-man Boundless Strike from Beast Unit makes enough space.
And also Bulljax have swap with him as well, so... Ooh. He barely
Nexus might be running forward here. This is the defusal showing. He doesn't quite have the pull yet. Nexus able to purge off the stun, but they might just be able to dive for him now. Make him use that ultimate is the play. Bulljax with the slop out. They also get the ult from Jack's attack, but it doesn't quite get the kill. Adding that respawn time. They find For the Swarm with the Lich ult, and they find Notorious. They've stayed just a bit too long. Bulljack's not going to die either. It got close.
Yeah, 23 HP. The Skater going for it. Nice. He's also close for the Orchid. He's, what, like 1,200 gold away?
He's working on it.
Yeah, he's 1,000 gold away from it, which is pretty good.
Is a very big pickup, but you really do not want to see your offlaner and your 2 supports doing that.
Yeah, also this is nice because he went for the Blade Mail that early, that he can max his spells. Because usually, like core co-op, you go for the damage, and you got 28 damage from your.
DOS, I don't think you really wanted to blink into this. just made a bit of a
Ooh,
mistake
that's
there.
nice.
Thought he could do enough damage, and now Nexus swapping him back. They do have the Brat Pole, but he's
There's the
got
last
a
one.
Q from Nexus. Is able to purge it off.
3
Maybe think
seconds,
he
2
had it,
seconds.
but
What?
can he get outside of this? No, he cannot. For the Swarm keeps him locked in with the
He's doing
Firefly.
good.
He's just going to tick down. Maybe they can find Beast Unit as well. He's got
Oh,
the
turn
Echo
back,
Saber.
turn
He
back,
doesn't have an
turn
ult
back.
yet, though. Jack's attack's actually running in, but there's the ult popped out from
Oh,
Artorias,
first-
just making a bit of space. Not really going to kill anybody. Jack's attack able to live, pop a heal. Down goes Artorias after that. They find the ultimate as well. Stolen by Bulljax, making hella plays right now. I think they're going to find that for the Swarm as well. Beast Unit not quite dodging the damage from the Quap Ball. They find the Lich as well. Monkey King goes down. Jack's attack might be next if they have a stun. No, they don't. Another blink stolen by Jack's attack, or Bulljax.
Too many bulls on that team.
But yeah, but my goodness, dude. It's a great turn from Skater. Like, I was not expecting the rotation. And they get the kill on the Monkey.
They didn't have the vision of Skater, so they did not anticipate him coming this way. And then because they wanted to go for more kills and they didn't see Skater. Skater was able to turn the fight into their favor, because MoonLight was doing very well at the beginning, and then turned out the other way.
Notorious looks pretty dead right now.
Yeah, Slark is farming. It's fine. That's a creep for him.
Dude, what is with this series and really late Battle Furies? Like, Das is about to get his at like 20 minutes. And this is pretty much the same thing last game with Ursa, although I think Ursa got it at like 21 or something.
Dyer's top
Yeah,
tower
but this
is
time it's an anti-mage. He was playing against his trial lane, and it's an anti-mage.
And an Anti-Mage farms a bit faster than Ursa too with the Battle Fury, probably.
Like
just-
Orsa usually dominates.
Oh, they get the
lane.
pull onto
Not-
Nexus. He might just die here. He isn't able to get the ult off. Yes, he is. They barely just get him to survive. The ultimate coming out as well. Skater just blinks in with the quad,
yes,
gets
three.
the kill, does
That's
get it
two up.
stolen. But I don't think they
he's
can
rooted.
actually find this kill. The net was there, used by Beast Unit. He can actually follow it up. He still hasn't leveled his ultimate, so he just has nothing to do in this fight. Trying to get some hits out. He gets the Jingu, but it doesn't matter. Could not get the Boundless Strike off. It's a triple kill for Skater. And Battle Fury up
Yes.
now on Dust. That is going to be a scary AM in a couple of minutes.
And the
It's
problem is
almost already a
Jack's attack
scary
was
AM
not.
right now.
Dyer's middle
That's not in
tower
that
isn't going
fight.
to last long.
Also, Beast Unit was going for this build because he needs like his Jingo mastery, but still, if he had his ultimate there, maybe it could have turned the fight into their favor a little bit. Because they literally got Skater there stuck in. He was like sucked by the Lich, and he was
Dyer's
netted
middle tower isn't going to last
and
long.
screamed as well. So there was a big chance for them to kill.
We might see a rotation around. Skater could potentially die here, but they have a silence instead. He doesn't get the Q off.
Dyer's middle
They
tower
he
could
can
still
still follow.
chase. He's already used the defusal, but
But that
it's not
Shadow
looking like
Strike
it's gonna
build
happen.
is just too much for him to handle.
— 20-11. Eternal Kings looking solid in game 3.
Mid lane,
I believe
fun.
MoonLight won game 1, right?
yes,
Yeah,
Moonlight.
and then Eternal Kings kind of just rolling them
Destroyed.
over in game 2. 24 minutes, and now game 3 that's looking very similar. Eternal
I think
Kings
it's gonna be
is so
similar
strong.
to game 1. More of like game 1 playstyle. There's gonna be some comebacks. Oh, they see Nexus.
Notorious is able to get the stun out, gets purged out by Nexus. Still got basically the full duration of the stun though. There's the ultimate coming out from Artorias. It's doing so much damage to the Slark. They immediately
Ooh, that
burst him with the silence as well. Maybe you find a kill on Notorious, but you lose your Slark. Beast Unit finally does level the ult, but they can just blink outside of it. Lich is down as well. It's a 2-for-1 at the moment. I don't think they can find any more. For the Swarm wants to
Yeah,
keep the fight going though. Bulljack's gonna tick down here. Firefly right on top of him.
Beast Unit just
Das as
he's
well,
dead.
blinking forward. He's got the silence onto the Necro. Couple of hits, and he is going to drop. It's a team wipe. Triple kill for Notorious, who died in this fight. He's dead, and he's getting a triple kill. What a player.
Those cracks in Dyer's top
That's the power of the illusion, and nobody touches it.
I mean, you never really expect that much damage from an illusion, but it's legit.
Top tower is
Well, technically it's at level 3, so it does 90% of your actual damage.
Illusion
Yeah, it's
damage
pretty
dealt
good.
90%. Level 4 is 100%. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
those cracks in Dyer's top tower.
Like in a lot of games I used to play Venge, I used to get miss from level 1. Yeah, like first item as position 5.
Dyer's top tower is
Like people will flame you, I don't care, it's a pub
Dyer's
game.
bottom
Nobody's
tower
playing
being
coordination
chipped away.
in pubs. So like you die, you can still farm, you can push waves, you can still fight, or you can still proc, so yeah, this hero can do like tons of damage, even if he's still dead.
There's the
Oh,
swap.
swap?
Notorious gets the stun out as well. Beast unit might just tick down here. Again, the ultimate from Artorias just making space. They get the kill on the Lich. Beast unit gonna get pulled back up by the Bat Rider
Okay,
for the
done.
Swarm, making some
Double swap.
sick plays, as well as
That's it.
Artorias. Nexus does get the leap over onto Notorious, but I don't think he can actually get a kill on the Skater with the blink away. Notorious is a bit caught
No, it's
out
fine,
here.
exactly.
Might just die to
fine.
Nexus, but the
Yeah,
illusion
they're
is
good.
really where the real work is. And Nexus going to be okay. Does tank a Splinter Blast, but not really too big of a deal.
And don't forget, like, the illusion gives the primary attribute, so
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
that's still a big buff.
Invisibility.
Remember when it used to give like the damage debuff as well? Like,
Oh yeah.
oh, for the
Oh,
Swarm,
okay.
he's gonna find Slark. Nexus has to pop. No, he actually doesn't have it for another 30
Oh,
seconds.
right.
He does get leaped to the high ground, but that's the thing with Bat Rider. He could just follow you up. They do get a silence as well over onto Jack's attack. He's gonna tick down. They stop chasing Nexus, but you lose Jack's attack. Stormcoat gonna die as well. It's gonna be killing spree for the Swarm. Even more monster kill for Skater.
Yeah. Batard is too quick.
Worthy tribute.
Dude, he's
That's
got
the-
505 move speed. He's got 465 right now without the Firefly. I didn't even see what move speed he had when he had the Firefly up. Like, it's even more
He was
insane
at
than it was.
525 something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can see 525.
That's
the
so
Faded Brooch.
ridiculous, dude. Like,
I keep saying Faded Brooch is the most OP tier 1 item after Shovel.
Middle tower is under attack.
let's give it to this band. 465 move speed. I mean,
Oh,
25
yes,
move
that's-
speed seems like a lot. When the
Yeah,
Swarm does
and
push
200
him
mana.
back. There's the swap as well. They even commit the pull for this
Okay, but-
lasso.
Just to
Goes
make
on
sure.
Glenn and kill off Bulljacks.
Just a statement, like, that's our help, don't come there.
I think Skater might die here. Does not have a save or anything. He's gonna get leashed up. You do get a return kill.
Oh, that's a big kill because look at Slark now. Look at his level.
And
just
yeah,
like he
he's
got the
just
level and a
running at
half
Artorias. No fear. He doesn't have vision. He did get the leash, but there is the sentry. Could not turn it with an ult this time.
Non-hero damage to his proof.
Leading on Dyer's top tower.
But that's when you're ahead, those like kills matter.
Dyer's top tower is under
Like it
attack.
used to matter a bit more in the previous patch, like 7.25 compared to this one. But still, you still get tons of XP. You can see Monkey's back to level 16 right now. He's going for the BKB build up. But they need like to get those small kills again. They need at least 2 to 3 more kills to get a little bit back into the game. But I think
Radiant's
Jack's
bottom
attack is
tower's
dead.
got
Will they catch him?
Oh. He had the mana void up. He had the Yules too. They had 2 options.
No.
I think they
Yeah,
had
they're-
vision
they're
too,
just
right?
crazy.
I mean, Bat
Oh, yeah.
Rider does not give flying vision anymore, so they might not have quite had vision.
Yeah. Oh, Stormcoat's dead there.
Top lane needs to TP right now. Does get it.
Oh.
Yeah, Skater thought about using the ult, but not gonna pop it.
Yeah.
Nexus bottom is running out at Notorious, and I don't think there's much Avenge can do.
He's just
gonna
farming.
drop.
Like, he just saw a big creep there. Like, that's the treant, I mean, Nature's Prophet Ags. When they kill a hero, drops a big treant.
Wait, does it?
Did they change that? I don't know.
Is that
It
still
used to.
what it does?
I think it changed, but
It just creates Treant?
yeah, remember the
It
Nature's
literally
Prophet?
spawns the hero Treant into the game, dude. That would be sick. No, I get what you mean. No, I'm just kidding.
The greater Trinity forever.
Dude, that would be so cool if you could just spawn another hero as an
Oh,
Agnes.
next up?
Oh, he doesn't perch off the dagger for now. I think he's going to take a lot of damage. Doesn't have the
Oh, he
silence.
got the
Soul
leech
Skater
from
popping
the-
out the blade mail. Misses the stun, but they find
Oh,
for the
the swarm's
swarm,
dead?
and he's only died once. That is a big streak gone. 457. They do get an
Oh, that's-
ultimate out
that's a
onto
good one.
DOS. No, that's the stolen ultimate. He's draining almost his own mana. No, it actually doesn't get used. There's the heal,
Alive.
leaving DOS alive for now, but the Lich Ult bouncing around. I think they can get the
DOS
kill
is dead.
afterwards. Yes, they do. Stormcoat does die at the same time. It's a 2 for 2 at the moment. Buyback from For the Swarm. 3
Oh,
for
that's
2,
beautiful
sorry.
for the Bundle.
I think Beast Unit's just going to die afterwards. 2 ticks down. Double kill for Skater. They want to go for more. Beast or For the Swarm just running forward onto Jack's attack. And Bulljax. Bulljack's going to be the only target for now, though. If they want to keep chasing for Jack's attack, look at this fucking move speed. Oh my god. They
And he still didn't
they
skill
could
his,
just keep going.
play talent.
Jack's attack's right on top of him. He's got the Yules too. He's already
Like the
popped the
ground up.
Ghost Shroud. Skater gonna drop in, pop the silence as well as the scream for the
Ground
swarm,
up.
and all of them just right clicking him down. He pops the Ghost Shroud. Is he gonna tick down to the dagger? Yes, he is. For the swarm actually gets the last hit.
That was a very good buyback for the Swarm. Luckily for him, there's a tier 1 tower that he was able to P2.
Dude, what are you talking about? He just pops Firefly and he's there in like 2 seconds anyways.
Yeah, but he died. He bought back.
No,
the
no, I
tower.
know, but he just runs from the fountain and he's there. And look at this. Look at this dude.
Can he pick a talent? Okay, he went for the cooldown. Because I was like waiting for it. He
Dude,
had it
I
from-
really wanted him to go for the move speed talent. Just go
Yeah, same
full
here.
on. Like,
So he can have 550.
just so we can see max move speed.
There's the
Dyer's middle tower isn't.
Oh, is there no maximum anymore?
unlock.
Oh shit. He should have gone for the move speed. What is he thinking? He could have had 550. Just like straight up.
But again, the Bulljack's curse steal on the AM was pretty big. That's helped them in a way to like sustain the fight and have a better even fight. But for the swarm buyback just turned the tides.
So do
And
the
sorry.
do the Manta AM illusions not drain mana? Because he did get the ult onto him. And
Yeah.
the illusions were hitting the AM and they weren't draining the mana. So I was like,
Yeah, the same thing I was thinking about. That was weird. Maybe it's a feature.
Maybe. I don't know. I thought they drained mana. Because, like, Diffusal definitely
They
does.
should. Oh, for the swarm playing on the hill.
Oh,
you seen
Beast
that?
Unit's gonna get lassoed. They
Oh,
do
we
pull
just-
him back up into the
we
high
as
ground
well.
too. All of the heroes here. Down goes Beast Unit. There's no save. Nexus just runs high ground into this. I don't think that's really what he wanted. He just ticks down. And now they can find Jack's attack. All the swaps coming out. You're trying to make chaos in this fight happen, but it's just going all downhill for MoonLight. They do get a nice Necro ult out. How many times is Notorious gonna die in these fights? I mean, it really does not matter because again, he's got this illusion. Like,
And now they can go Russian with it. Yeah, like what's happened there, like Beast Unit just got this BKB and was happy about it, that they can fight. And he just woke up the hill and the enemy team was all there. And Nexus just followed through and he didn't use his Q there because immediately Skater just used his Orchid and they just pressed them in the duration of the Orchid. Even though he has S and Y status resistance, it was not enough. He just got pressed way too quick.
25k gold lead.
Yeah. And that was also next to a Necrophos who has a mechanism.
MoonLight won game 1, but it's really looking like game 2 and game 3 faltering.
Like at least game 3 is a bit better than game 2.
I just don't know how they get back into this though.
It's pretty hard. They have to defend high ground. Like this time around, their high ground defense is not that good. But let's look at the fact that pick Winter Wyvern and you win the game. If you look at the series, Winter Wyvern was picked by MoonLight game 1, they won. Winter Wyvern was picked in game 2 for the Kings, they won, and now they're owning with it. So it seems Winter Wyvern is just the magic. And How are you supposed to defend high ground? What, you have Boundless Strike,
You
Fade
have
Approach.
Fade Bolt. That you got Fade Bolt. You have Lich, which isn't too bad. I mean, Lich armor on tower always feels pretty good. Monkey King
Yeah,
can do a little bit as well.
but still, you prefer if you have somebody like
Oh.
clear waves.
Mana burn doesn't drain mana on allies in Winter's Curse.
Fun.
Well, that sucks. That's like the ultimate AM counter. Damn it.
Yeah, like before, we used to think. I mean, not used to think, but Disruptor is one of the good heroes against AM. Or according to one of my good friends, he used to play terribly offlane against an AM pick.
Really?
Yeah, and he was like 5.5 closest. He was a 6K player, and he used to do that in that bracket as well.
Interesting. I mean,
Yeah,
AM's kind of out of the meta, or he's not like in the middle of it right now, so it doesn't really seem like something you need to pull out. But it seems interesting, or at least worth trying.
Yeah, like that was like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. But
I could see it working now. I mean, those two heroes really haven't changed much.
yeah, his Reflect was.
Reflect is gonna drain mana, though. I
Yeah.
think. Like still, even.
Yeah, unfortunately for Moonlight, they have to like sit in the base, do nothing, and Slark trying to get.
Oh, there's the Abyssal Pop
wait,
too
what?
onto Nexus. He just drains all of his mana, so he
It's a
can't
death.
use the ultimate.
And he has Orb of Destruction as well.
Only
so
915 mana on that Slark, and yeah, he just reduces the armor, reduces the move speed.
move speed, remove mana.
Yeah.
You bash. Jesus Christ, you have everything on the same.
And it's really looking like a strong game for Eternal Kings at the moment.
Oh,
Skater
Skater just
blinking
jumped in.
forward, my goodness, on to 3. Did you get the blink away from Jack's attack? So maybe Skater's asking for a little bit too much right now. He's still going to survive on Storm Code.
No, he's fine.
I
He just popped himself.
believe. Yeah, he's good.
Thanks for the shovel.
On Dire's top tower.
Thank you, Shovel, for giving me a out. Although he's not using the best tier 1 item in the game. So, now he swapped it back. Skater actually hitting another double dagger out. That's going to be the target. Trying to use the repair kit for now. How do they make this defense happen? They don't have the Slark, but they do have the ult on Beast Unit. It's a 4-man ult from Arturius. What an initiation! They lose the Necro immediately. They have to pop the buyback on Slark. They need to make something happen right now. They get a kill onto the bench, but again, everything's still here. The bench still giving the benefit.
Slark just
They
died.
can't find much else. Slark gets a dieback. And I think that might just be it. I mean, it's the same kill. Slark just gets abyssal by DOS, and he dies again.
He just got bursted like so far, and that's GG.
Yeah, that's
They
just it.
killed
Dire's
What an initiation from Arturius. On to all 4.
Oh, my game just perfect.
Your game just crashed now. Okay, good. Dota's just having issues, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, coordinator issues, workshop issues, you name it. There's an issue.
Everything's going down. But yeah, hell of a series from Eternal King. They bounced back from losing that very, very like thrilling game 1.
Yeah, it came up with a sketchy draft, but they were able to like civilize it and have a better draft in game 2 and 3. Let's say that. I'm pretty sure they know it themselves. Picking tiny mids is in this current patch is way too weird and greedy and outside of this current picture.
Well, thanks for joining me, Birdman. I know it's late, especially over there. Midnight.
Wayside.
I'm getting tired
Midnight.
too.
Yeah, no worries. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah,
There were like good
blast.
games, especially game 1. Like imagine if game 1 was game 3. That would be amazing. A good way to end the night.
Oh yeah, dude. Very exciting. I'm always glad to cast. Thanks for joining me and good games.
No worries. GG's.